Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 65 of building the Ecto-1. In this issue, look, we've got wires and stuff, electronics to do, and the little brackets for holding the wheels off the ground, which I'll probably never use. Yes, so I have untangled the massive wires from the circuit board here. That's the first thing we're going to do. But first of all, I need to move things out of the way a little bit because you know where it needs to attach, and it needs to attach to the whole wheels. So yeah, let me get the screws ready first. Then I can get them out of the way and we can worry about things going forward. I need 2 QM screws to hold the speaker bracket in place. And I need 4 EM screws to hold the circuit board in place. So let's get those out now. 3, one more, there we go. So those over here, that there. The circuit board is fitting just about here. Where can I position that so you can see a little bit? Just down here, over those 4 blobs, just like so. It won't go the other way up because all the wires coming out. So that answers that question for me. So that needs to go on there, and I don't want a huge screwdriver. That one will be lovely. I'll hold that in place with 4 screws, but I'm going to put a couple in first and then worry about the rest down the line. There we go. Actually, no, I'll get them all done anyway. Might as well. They're going to have to be done anyway, so you may as well watch while I'm doing it. That one in there. Get them tightened up later, but I'll get them all in first. One is down there somewhere underneath. Oh, that's not got it. Why? What? I haven't it. Not got it lined up properly. I've got it the wrong way round by the looks of things, because that's not reaching all the way down there. Let's get that back out. See, just as well I did it all first, isn't it? It's not that way round. This is not square. Has to go that way. Let's go that way round, I think. So we'll get that one on there. There we go. And then that one should line up around here. Like that. There we go. Now, once this is in place, I'll be able to remanipulate the wires. We need the short ones coming off the side over here and the long ones going along the body down there. They are all sort of held in place with lots of hot glue, so it should be easy enough to move them a little bit without it being too much of a problem. Before I need to worry too much about that, let's get the speaker in place as well. Got speaker, bracket, and the 2 screws. There we go. So the speaker sits in there, just like that, with the bracket going off. That way up. Hold that in place, and the 2 screws in there, obviously. Stop that from going anywhere. I'm happy with it that way up. I am. Putting enough tension on there to make it not move without it being a problem. So there we go. I'll get all of these screws tightened up, but first I'm going, no, actually, no, I'm not going to do that first. I'll plug, the speaker needs to be plugged in, as does the power to the 2 short ones, but I won't plug them in yet because I'll need to move around and get them tidied a bit, because this is just a big mess at the moment. So I'll get these arranged in the right order, get these coming off the side and get those going down there. See, not all of those. Look, there's 2 more of them trying to escape. They're going that way. They're going down there. These are held in place with a couple of bits of tape for the time being to get them there. So let's get the wires sorted and taped down, and then we'll move on to the next stage. Right, there we go. All the wires as tidy as I get. I've plugged in the speaker and the battery. These ones are routed up to the front, which you can't quite see. These ones obviously just go off to the side, the short ones. And then we need to fit the body panel to it. So it obviously goes that way round. The trick is going to be getting the steering column, which is just off camera. Thank you. Well done, Chris. The steering column, which is just on camera. Oh, yeah, there we go. You guys got to go through the hole there and then through the hole there. And everything else just seems to line up. And then I've got like, I think 11 screws to hold it all together. So let's get the column through there. That should line up through there. Well, these wires I need to move out the way. They probably plug into those ones. Maybe all of them, I don't know. That's missed. I need to rearrange that to get that to go up through there, not down through there. Yeah, this is going to be the least fun part of the build. I knew it was going to be interesting. So just about get that lined up through there. I haven't, but it's there. It's close. I know you can't see it, but I can sort of feel it. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit more manipulation than I've got there to get that lined up properly. Sort of doesn't quite angle right, but sure it does, but it's just me trying to do it on camera and maneuver everything as well. So let me get that down there plugged in. I'll get the screws in as well, and then we'll see about connecting up some wires to other bits and putting them out the way nicely. Right, that's it all attached. It was a bit of a pain, but not as bad as I was fearing it might be. Two more things, well, one more thing to do, one more thing to attach. We've got to put the bracket here, which will hold these wires up here. We're not going to be plugging any of these wires in quite yet. I need to get the bracket over there with one screw, just a little bit, and then we can manipulate the end of the bracket out of the way, get the wires in. The nice thing about it being a big car is there's lots of room for the wires and things to go. So there's no tight squishing bits to do or anything like that. So that's that there. They are ready to be plugged into all of the electric stuff from the top. That the last thing is to plug in some of these wires on the front. Apologies if the focus is a bit off, but I can't do much about that at the moment. These are all the ones that come from the side, and basically we've got to plug in these ones from the top. It's easy because they've all got letters and numbers on them. Although I did have to rename that one, didn't I? Is that E? I don't know. A, B. Why have I got some letters on some of these and some of them I'll put on themselves? I don't remember doing that. H and G. C and B. I'm not sure why I've got different numbers on some of these. The colours should match up anyway. Right, I'm going to get some of these connected. Not all of these are connected as yet. Some of these are, again, being connected a bit later down the line. So the big ones, I think, had been going on later. So we've got an M and... yeah, I'll get these plugged in and figure out which one's which by looking at the colours more closely. And that will be that, another issue done. Next time, I think we're doing more wires. So, you know, if you've enjoyed it, come back for more. If you haven't enjoyed it, you still got to come back for more because I've got to do it. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.